Hello everybody, Reggie Time here, and continuing our adventure into the different games on Pokerstars. Today I'm playing some 5-card pot-limit-omaha. This is the first time I've literally ever played 5-card pot-limit-omaha. So yeah, looking forward to having some fun with it. Straight into it. Should I squeeze my aces here? I think being out of position, I think I'm going to. Don't particularly want Falky to call, which he does do. Got a good flop for our hand though. We've got a good shot straight draw. We block the nut flush draw. The problem is somebody can very easily have a 3. That's my issue here. I'm going to bet. Going to fold against Falky. Going to just stack off against FA Pokerstar. And I think we lose. But whatever. Let's just see what went on there, because I just get a little bit confused sometimes when I'm playing Omaha. Everything happens too quickly. So he's just called a squeeze with 5-5, whatever the hell that is. He's got it in really quite bad shape there, I think. By the looks of things, it looks like he's got it in bad shape anyway. Fold there. What did he have? He had an open end straight draw. Yeah, I mean, he's not going to fold when he hits that flop, obviously. I think we can straight away put a whale tag on him, because he clearly didn't play that hand in the manner of somebody who is good at poker. And by the way, for the record, I could have very easily overplayed my 2 aces there, very easily. I do like playing Omaha from time to time, but I wouldn't ever profess to be good at it. I'd like to be good at it. I'd really like to be good at it. I'd like to make a switch from playing No Limit Hold'em to Omaha, but I'm just in a comfort zone with my Hold'em. It makes enough money for me to live the life that I want to live, and I haven't really got the courage to make the switch, if truth be told. 8, 9, 10, 6. Who knows? Let's open it anyway. Seems like we've got a good chance of making it straight here with the cards that we've got. So why not try and make one? Gonna check back here with my not very much. Open and straight draw. That's about it. And we didn't flop a straight, which is kind of unfortunate, because flopping straights is fun. We did flop 1 pair. Not going to see bet. Not going to call there. Now we've been upgraded to a really bad wrap, I think. I think that's the correct terminology. Again, not going to bet it though. Don't believe anyone's going to fold an ace, or there's quite a lot of 2 pairs people can have that they're scared to bet. And is that the nuts? Do we now have the nuts? What is the nuts right now? 10-8 is the nuts. We have 10-8. So yes, we do have the nuts. And I think there's definitely worse straights that can call us here. 2 pairs, sets. So we're going to make quite a big bet. And we did make our straight in the end, which is nice. And unfortunately we didn't get paid. 3 kings. Might make good for a good Christmas carol. Doubt it makes for a good starting hand in 5-card Omaha. Is it just me, or have Pokerstars slowed down the deal by the way. I don't know. It just seems recently I've been playing, the deal seems quite flowing, quite smooth and flowing. And it used to be, it felt like they were just like dealing the cards out as quickly as was humanly possible. Maybe it's just me, but it feels like the deal's slightly slower these days. More relaxing. Not going to try and pretend to talk about this hand like I know what's going on table one. I have absolutely no idea. But let's just watch and hope someone gets hurt. Yeah, someone's going to get hurt. Lovely. So I have nut flush draw against top set. Seems to versus middle set. And looks like Mr. Pokerstar ran well again with his draw. Went for his flush, ended up making his full house. Oh, he had two pairs too. Fair enough. Two pair nut flush draw. No arguments there, Mr. Pokerstar. No, that hand looks particularly good to me. This one doesn't look an awful lot better, but you get the chance to play a hand with a bad player. Or play someone we suspect to be bad. In position. So we're definitely going to see the flop. You won't see me 3-betting too often here. I wish I hadn't 3-bet those aces now, to be honest with you. I think in future, I think we'll only be making 3-bets when we can get a significant amount of our money in the pot pre-flop. I think just getting like less than a fifth of your stacking pre-flop with aces is probably going to be a little bit crummy. So now we can hit a 3, 10, ace on that. Oh, we've actually got a full house. Ignore me. I thought I was trying to count my outs then for actually having a full house. What we needed to hit to make a full house. But we already have one. I hope to get called in 2 spots here. Then we're just going to bomb the river if we do. And the 4's kind of a bad card for us really, because I'd rather it had been some other card like between a 4 and a 9 to hopefully give him a worse full house. But who knows, maybe you can have king 4 still. Maybe you can still have king 4. Maybe he's just not going to fold a single king. I mean, if he just has like a naked king here, he really should be folding. But he didn't, which is nice. We've flopped middle set. We're going to go for a check raise with Shua here. And if someone has the 2 aces, well, we're going to lose $24.25 more. What did we get looked up by? Over here, by the way. Yep, just a naked king, as I expected. That's quite a poor call, I think. Wow, he absolutely turbo called. I do not like that turn. I do not like. I mean, we can't do anything other than shove here, but I do not like it because it wouldn't have been the hardest thing in the world for him to have Jack Queen 10 in his hand. And he did have the Jack Queen 10, which is kind of unfortunate, but we rivered a full house, so good for us. I mean, his call there was, well, yeah, I'm just going to say it. It was appalling. I think his call on the flop there, when it's gone better now, check raised. Yeah, sure, I accept he's got like any Jack Queen or 10 to make a straight, but I think it's a pretty appalling call. He just has to know that he's not in great shape. I don't know what the exact equity was there, but yeah, it didn't seem like a good call to me. Which therefore maybe makes my jam not great on the turn, but it's not like we're ever going to fold. It's just too likely he can just have 2 pairs, set of 5s or something, who knows. I think it's very likely he had the Jack Queen 10, and I'm glad I commented on it, but just going to limp here with the. I think we can limp more in Omaha. I'm not sure, that could be wrong, but it feels like we can limp more in Omaha. Yeah, this is fun. This is indeed fun. Not sure how much fun it'll be if I lose a few big pots, but it feels like fun just now. I'm not going to back raise with my two aces unless I can back raise to at least $8, which seems unlikely. What's the most we can make it here? Yeah, 330. Not interested. So we just call and we'll try and spike something. We absolutely break, and now we're just going to give up. Umbongo is going to pick the pot up. I wonder if I could make a new career as a microstakes 5-card PLO coach. I don't think there'll be too many of them people out there. Sad thing is, I'm woefully underqualified for such a thing. But yeah, I can see myself making more of these videos because it seems a lot more fun than normal PLO. Seems a lot more fun. And the more cards, the better. Maybe 6-card, maybe 6-card PLO will be even more fun. I think the more cards you have, I think 4-card PLO, 5-card, I think, no, the more cards you have, the more you can have blockers. I think maybe rewards more better players. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think there's probably more skill to 5-card PLO than there is to 4-card PLO, just because you know where more of the cards are. And obviously, if you know where more of the cards are, it's going to give a skilled player an even bigger advantage, I would imagine. Could be wrong. I wouldn't mind actually finding some 5-card PLO content anyway on some training sites or on YouTube. If anyone knows of any really good 5-card PLO content, please do reply in the thread on Reddit or reply on my YouTube channel comment section, because I really would like to see some. I think it'd be quite interesting. I mean, I've flirted with PLO on and off for such a long time. And I've always kind of been put off by the variance of it. In the past, I've had not huge mental game issues, but let's just say I've not been the most level-headed person. So PLO hasn't always really been the best thing for me. But I am into pushing edges. And I think if I can have an edge in a game, I would probably need to start studying it. And yeah, 5-card PLO might just be the thing. I don't think it's going to be saturated with regulars yet. And even PLO, 4-card PLO is getting saturated by regulars. By the way, I think that's probably a poor isolation race. My hand hasn't got anything going for it rather other than the... I mean, yeah, it has 2 suits, I guess. But 2 non-nut suits. So yeah, I think I'd prefer just overlimping there now. Now I've made that isolation race. As soon as I made it, I thought, nah, you prat. I should have overlimped. We have a nut flush draw and we have 3 cards to Broadway. Seems like a good enough reason to stick around for me. Wow. Ah, fuck it, come on, we'll have a look. This is possibly a mistake, but you know, our hand really is quite strong. It's not strong in terms of like we're crushed by aces and kings, etc. But you know, it really has a lot of drawing potential. I'm not going to fall into the trap of ever stabbing there. If 5-card PLO 15 cards out, very good chance somebody has a 6. It checks through twice. I think there's less chance somebody has a 6. But I'm just not going to call this bet. I just have absolutely no interest in calling this bet. I mean, when I've called pre-flop with that kind of hand, I'm kind of hoping to make Broadway or flushes, not really hoping to just make 2 pairs or something like that. Maybe that call pre was very, very loose. But I don't know, 5-card PLO seems like it's a gambling game, so I thought, sod it, why not have a gamble? But that could be a huge mistake. I doubt it's a huge mistake, but it could definitely be a big mistake. But we kind of said we had 3 to Broadway. We had the nut flush draw. Yeah, if I could have my time back, I'd probably still call. do you do that? I've seen Jay Carver on his streams, and he just clicks his cards when he's describing what he's got. He's like, oh yeah, we got this and we got that, and he makes them pop up and it looks really cool. Why can't I do that? Can someone tell me why I cannot do that? And then, for example, he'd be like, oh, there's, I got the 10 and the 6 and the 9 and he's clicking away on them and cards are jumping up and down. He's making those cards dance, and I don't seem to be able to make them dance. By the way, hopefully over the weekend I'll be taking delivery of my shiny new website. I guess most of you lot don't care, but it's quite exciting for me to have my own little place on the internet that's just all mine to call my own. So I think when it does launch, I may well launch it with some promotions. Maybe, not quite sure how it's going to run yet, but maybe I'll give some free coaching sessions away just to launch the site. So if you are watching this and you don't yet subscribe to my YouTube channel, it probably will revolve around YouTube subscribers. So yeah, please do subscribe if you don't already subscribe. I'm starting to move away from just making no limit hold'em videos. I still plan to make at least one instructional no limit hold'em video per week, but then maybe make two and then two fun videos. I like making videos. I make lots of videos. It's fun. This is like a really, 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 really fun hand here. I don't see any situation when I fold this before the flop. It's just a matter of whether I'm going to 3-bet it or not. And I suspect I probably will. What do we make it if we pot it here? 450. Yes, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it because I think it just has way too much drawing potential here. Wow. And then we have somebody who's just... I mean, I'm just not going to fold here. I mean, yeah, we're doing really bad against aces, which I suspect he has. But, I mean, we can't be in really bad shape against aces here. We can't be much worse than like a 60-40, I wouldn't have thought. So let's just do it, and he's going to call me with aces, and hopefully I'm going to suck out somehow. It's a good start on the suck out. Are we going to get there? Yes, we are. And we did suck out. And again, that could be horrific, because I knew he had two aces, and I had no idea how my equity was against two aces. It felt like it was around a 60-40 dog. So with all the money that's already in the pot, I kind of felt like, yeah, just go with it. What did he have there? He had double suited aces. So I mean, he clearly done. I mean, he done nothing wrong anyway, because how can you do something wrong by called 4 in aces there? Wow, I actually got there on the turn too. Didn't notice that. Yeah, so I mean, I probably played that hand horrendously, but I am trying to make entertaining videos, and I do enough playing like a nit in my no limit hold'em strategy videos, so I'm bollocks if I'm going to play like a nit in my videos in games that I'm playing primarily for fun. If people want to call me a big donkey and watch me suck out a lot, or just play horrendously and lose lots of money, then good, I'm happy to provide that for you. But still, I mean, I just wish I knew more about the equities there, because it felt to me like, yes, he has aces, but our hand just felt way too strong to lay down, even if he had aces. It just felt like we had a hand that could crack aces a lot of the time. So yeah, I'll definitely mention that in the comments section, because even the people who don't watch all of my videos, and there are some people who just can't be asked, I will be definitely mentioning that around the, what was it, 15-minute mark, something like that, there was an interesting spot, and hopefully I can get some feedback on my play there. a 3-bet to isolate Pokerstar, or try and isolate if he opens. Not sure how often 3-bet isolation works in 5-card. Well, it doesn't work very often at Table Silky, that's for sure. So we have the nuts, but we have no redraw. So my question is here, do I want to get all the beans in with the nuts, no redraw? I think we have to protect my hand. I think I just have to. I think my hand's too strong. My issue here is somebody can also have King 10 and also have hearts and be free rolling me. But if they have, they have. And he doesn't. He just has the hearts. And I get sucked out on. But I don't suppose I can complain very much about that given the monstrous suck out I just made on the other table. Let's have a look at his play there. He's cold called a 3-bet with a very moderate hand. And then he's like flopped as well as he could hope to flop, I guess. So yeah. I guess once he decides to make that call pre-flop, he's obviously never going to then fold when he hits that flop. And yep, we win some, we lose some. But that's kind of what Omaha is. It's just it's a lot of that. It's a lot of draw versus made hand and things like that. And it is very, very high volume, which is kind of why I've shied away from it in the past, because I'm quite an emotional guy, and sometimes I react badly when I feel like I've been hard done to. If I had one form of tilt that still I hadn't managed as well as I could do, I would say it's probably Injustice tilt. Now, I'm not feeling tilted right now because I sucked out earlier on whatever this guy's called, Ushazan. Sorry if I butchered your name there, sir. So yeah, I don't feel a sense of injustice, but we lost with the aces earlier. We lost a couple of times. If that had been like another loss, and that had ended up being, say, the third stack that had lost in short order, I would then I would definitely find myself starting to tilt a little bit, which is why I haven't played Omaha, because I've never grinded Omaha like long term, because it definitely brings out the worst in me. I think I could learn the game and learn to play Omaha really quite well. But it's could I handle the mental game pressure that comes with it. And in the past I've proven that I can. I believe my mental game gets better all the time. I'm constantly trying to work on it. I'm constantly trying to be more level-headed. Adding income streams definitely helps. Having an income from coaching. Hopefully I'm going to get a new job soon. I've got a job interview next Thursday, which is, if I get it, significant pay rise to me. It's worth probably an extra £300 per month. So if I do get the new job, again, that's just adding to my income, and so therefore the less financial pressure I'm under, the more I feel I'd be able to go ahead and learn something like PLO. If I all of a sudden didn't need to play poker for my living and I could then just become full-on recreational, I think I could probably convince myself to learn PLO. And if I do get this job, which is a pay rise, and then I continue making a modest coaching income on top of that, so therefore I don't actually need to play poker for profit in the short term, I could then maybe think to myself, well, actually I'm going to use my poker playing time to learn a new game. Right now I need my income from poker playing to help keep me afloat. So I can't really afford to sacrifice any poker profits right now. But if I did get this new job, I think I might use that as an incentive to learn a new game and just say, right, for the next 3 months, we're not going to rely on poker for our income. We're just going to learn a new game. So perhaps that's something I could do. We have flopped pretty badly with the ace king here, and we are coming up to 25 minutes. So I think we might just play around to our blinds on both tables and call it a video. I've certainly enjoyed making it. I think I've made a little bit of money. We've maybe dropped $40 on this table, $35 maybe, but we've won how much? Maybe 40 on this table. So I'm not sure. We may have made some money, we may not have made some money. But either way, it's been fun, and I've definitely enjoyed it. And these games definitely seem softer than 4-card PLO. So rather than just try and fill some time until the end of the video while these next two hands play through, I think we'll just call it a video here. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, if anyone's got any suggestions for the next video, I was tempted to play some spins today. But then I looked at them and realised that they're pretty much everything I hate about modern poker in terms of just a really greedy rake grab by sites. So I couldn't bring myself to play them. But if there is a demand, if people would like to see me play some spins, then I'll play them, but I'll play the very lowest ones, so I'm paying the minimum in rake. I might play some $1 spins, just hopefully try and beat something. But no, for now I think we're just going to call it a video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the action. There's certainly a lot more action in these games, so I hope they make for more entertaining videos. And then I'll probably be making another video over the weekend. And with it being the weekend, it probably will be a no limit hold'em strategy video, because at least then we can hope the games will be better. So yeah, I think I'll stick to making my fun videos in the quiet days, like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and then maybe make some no limit hold'em strategy videos on Friday evenings and maybe Saturday evenings, something like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope I haven't rambled too much, and until the next time, be lucky and take care. Goodbye for now.